Is it wrong to steal a loaf of bread to feed your starving family? What about stealing souls to save them? We of the Idoneth don't believe so, for what choice do we have in order to survive? Those whom we steal from would surely think us better extinct, but it is all for our children, our people. And so we come from the deep, to take what was denied us and to fix the wrong of our Creator. But lament not, for you will not remember us anyway. We feel hunger, deep growling hunger. Hunger that reaches deep down into your boots, rattles the marrow out of your bones, and slurps the blood from your veins until the very last drop. Hunger that bites harder than any cold of any winter, and topples even the mightiest beasts of Ger. We shall have our feast soon enough.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to another battle report from Sagaofdice. We got Carson back again.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, you brought a totally new. No, you brought ogres.
Yeah, I brought ogres.
Yeah,
It's always ogres all the time.
meat fist all the time, or no, maybe not meat.
Meat. Yeah.
Fish is still meat. It's
Yeah.
not red meat, but it's meat.
Yeah, sure.
I brought eels. I've got my eel shirt on.
And I've got my ogre shirt on.
Yeah. So it's just meat inside. What's crazy is I had unagi tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't plan it out, and then afterwards I was like, oh, that worked out.
Subconsciously, I guess.
Anyway, yeah. So we've got Idoneth Deepkin versus Ogor Mawtribes. We were playing Only the Worthy, which is a really interesting one. We both got two Galatian champions, so it's very even there. You've brought Kragnos, Dominos.
I have.
That'll be fun. You've never played with him before.
Nope.
And I have brought, my beloved fishy people. Should be really fun. We've got a Patreon, so can't forget to mention that before we go. If you want to, join us there, we've got more battle reports and extra content on there every day as we go along. And we appreciate all the Patreons that are our patrons that are supporting the channel. But if you don't want to do that, it's totally cool. That's why we do these free battle reports. But if you wouldn't mind, maybe you could subscribe and click buttons. Buttons are fun. That's what I hear.
Yep.
Click buttons. I will love you forever, or at least 5 minutes. I promise them 5 minutes of love.
It's more like 4.
It's more like 4?
Yeah.
Dare you tell them? But anyway, we'll see you guys at the table.
Hey everybody, so today we're playing Only the Worthy. And as you can see, we've got 4 objectives all around the board. It's standard 1, 2 more, so 1 victory point for capturing 1 objective, another one if you have 2, and another one if you have more than your opponent. And then the special rule for this one is that if a Galatian champion is within 6 inches of an objective, then nobody else can contest it except other Galatian champions. And we'll see you at the first battle round. Hey everybody, we've got 1970 points of Meat Fist Ogor Mawtribes here. Just going from left to right, we've got a unit of Gluttons. They're going to be using their paired clubs and blunt blades. We've got a Iron Blaster.
Did you say blood blades or blunt blades?
Blunt blades.
Blunt?
Oh, paired ogre clubs.
Why are they called? Never mind. Because a dull knife is a dangerous knife. Sorry, everyone. I was just like, I must have heard. It must be blood blades, right? Sorry.
The Iron Blaster.
Yeah.
Another group of identical ogres right over here.
Okay.
And then behind them is the Butcher here. And he's got his Tenderizer. He's got a gruesome trophy rack, so we want to stay within 12 inches of him wholly.
Okay.
And he's also got Blood Feast as his spell.
Cool.
Beside him is the Tyrant, who is also the General. He's got killer reputation, using Death Cheater and Brawler Guts big name. His aspect of the champion is Leadership of the Alpha, and he has an Arcane Tome with Flaming Weapon.
Nice.
Over here is just a default unit of Lead Belchers, and behind them, I guess, is that Kragnos guy. And over here...
Yeah. Kragnos Dominos.
And then we've also included a Jaws of Ravenak, which
Excellent.
is clearly the most important pick of this army. So.
Yes. Yeah. Kragnos. Some people who have seen him before on the channel may recognize him. I think but I don't know. But I think Kragnos is going to be a part of Carson's collection soon.
Possibly.
He is the funnest model.
Or perhaps this already is part of my collection. I just painted him the exact same as you painted him.
Dun, dun, dun! We'll be back with the Idoneth Deepkin list in just a moment. Okay, we have 1960 points that I'm going to be playing today of the Nautilar Enclave, which is the one that makes this guy battle line. So I guess we can start with him.
Sure.
That's the Leviathan. He has the reverberating carapace mount trait. And then right next to him, we have a 20-pack of Reavers. And then to the camera's left, we have a 10-pack of Thralls. And then to their left, we have a 20-pack of Thralls. Namarti Thralls, to be more specific. And then, right here we've got Lotan. Lotan is a named character, so he just comes with what it says on the tin. And then just to his left is the Isharan Soul Render. He has the Tunnel Master, aspect of the champion. And then just above him we have just a regular pack of Morsar Guard. And then just to the left of them, we've got the Thrall Master Flash. I've got a Warlord Battalion, so I paid for him to have Fueled by Gurish Rage. Grr. And then just behind him, I have my General. That's the Achillean King. His name is Fred, and he has the Arcane Tome, which gives him flaming weapons, so we're going to be dueling flaming weapons here. The command trait, Unstoppable Fury, and the mount trait, Void Shield Darkness. Now, I do have 2 mount traits, and I only have 1 Warlord Battalion, but for those playing at home and for those who know the book, it actually tells you that you get to pick 1 of each. You get to pick 1 for the Deepmare and 1 for the Leviathan. So that's that. I do have a lot of Namarti, so I thought about going Dom Hain, but I'm not really prepared to do Dom Hain's sort of tricks yet, and it's much simpler just to have my monster be battle line and have a cool monstrous action. So, yeah, I'm going full Timmy today with my IDK. But yeah, that's 1960 points, and we'll be back with whoever's going first.
What's up, meat slappers? Rob, this idiot over here, decided to give me the first turn with Kragnos on the battlefield. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to say Avalanche of Fresh. Avalanche Subway sponsors this charge. Okay. Avalanche of Flesh is going to be the battle tactic, so I just want to get 10 or more mortal wounds with trampling charge. And then for my heroic action, Mr. Kragnos is going to try and get an extra CP over here.
Right.
Dice cam. Oh, I failed.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I will also... No, wait. Am I doing that? Yes. Yeah, I'm going to also try and get one. And get it. Nailed it. It's going to go on me general.
Well, technically you're supposed to specify that beforehand.
That's true.
But I'll let it slide this time.
Thank you.
So
like a slippery eel.
Yeah, exactly. Thematic. So I'm just going to take this dice out of here.
Oh, right.
The other things I'm going to be doing are spells. So first things first, I'm going to cast, let's say...
Oh, right. That's what I was going to do.
What?
I was actually going to try and unbind, but we had some issues with the dice cam.
Oh, gotcha.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So first things first, I'm probably just going to say that this tyrant here is going to cast Mystic Shield on these gluttons over here.
Cool.
So that's going to be... That'll go off with an 8.
I am going to let it go.
So I only have 2 casts.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got one more.
And then this butcher is going to cast Blood Feast on the exact same unit.
Okay. I don't remember what Blood Feast does, but
well,
didn't go off, did it?
Yep. Doesn't happen anyway.
But that was a good thing to do. You baited me into not stopping the Mystic Shield, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Blood Feast was so basically that would have been an extra attack for their weapons.
Oh wow, yeah. I think that was the correct thing to wait for.
Yeah, definitely. And that's pretty much going to be it for the hero phase, so we'll see you at the end of the movement phase.
Nice. Okay. Sink, damn you.
Sinking.
Sink machine.
I've got that sinking feeling.
Oh, life is messaging me. Oh, sorry.
So unprofessional.
I know, right? She needs. Anyway.
All right. So we are just after Ogor Mawtribes movement. We just finished movement for Ogor Mawtribes. That's what I just said.
Could you mind doing that again?
Sure.
Thank you. Sorry.
All right, everybody. So we're back.
I do have it set to do not disturb, just FYI. But I have it set for my wife. It's supposed to be for emergency use. She can message me on there. But anyway.
Okay. So we're at the end of Ogor Mawtribes, turn 1. Or sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Sorry.
So we're at the end of the movement phase for Ogor Mawtribes, turn 1. We pretty much just pushed everybody up the battlefield here. Rob has redeployed these Namardi just a little bit closer to me, actually, just to kind of act as a screen.
Indeed. I rolled a 2, so
yeah,
it wasn't quite what I wanted, but it's all good.
Yeah, I mean, it works. So because I want to get my battle tactic of 10 mortal wounds with trampling charge, and there's exactly 10 guys right there, I'm actually not going to shoot in this shooting phase.
And because of Forgotten Nightmares, he has to shoot the closest unit.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So we're pretty much going to skip immediately to the charge phase here.
Indeed. And I didn't move them outside of the range to get the 5-up ward from the Gloomtide shipwreck.
Yep, like a fool. So
yes. You're not wrong.
So we're going to charge
like,
with...
on a really good roll, I could have denied you the battle tactic.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
the funny thing, but...
Yeah, absolutely.
But, you know, I don't want... Anyway, so...
So we're going to charge with these 6 Gluttons here who have Mystic Shield, because I anticipate you're going to hurt me with Unleash Hell. So let's just roll them first.
Cool.
And they have a +1 to their...
Oh, right.
So they're 3d6, and they have +1 because they have a Bellower. So let's see what happens here. That is...
An 8?
8, so 9
+1
inches.
is 9, yeah. That will get them in, I think.
That'll do it. Just barely, but it'll do it.
If I hadn't redeployed them.
Yeah, that's true. Wouldn't have made it.
Darn it, Rob!
So they're just going to go directly into the center here, so I'm just going to move this dude up right here. Ooh, like so.
Thank you.
Cool, cool, cool. Like that.
And then, are you going to roll your trampling charge?
I'll roll it now. So I'll roll 9 dice for that.
Cool, right now. I don't have to move.
These are going to be on 4s.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
4, okay. I will remove them from the front. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. All right.
No.
And then we're going to do the Tyrant next, who's also got a 3d6 charge.
Because of Kragnos Dominos?
Yeah. So it's wholly within 12, right?
I don't know.
Well, either way, I've made sure that these ogres over here are also wholly within 12. So,
Cool.
yeah.
Well done.
So the Tyrant is going to go next. So that's going to be 9, 12-inch charge.
Wow. That's going to be pretty good.
So he's going to slam into the front there. Like so. Woo!
And I'm pretty sure I'm not within range.
Oh, did you want to unleash hell on these guys, by the way?
Oh, right.
Yeah. Before I did that. I guess we can resolve it afterwards, but...
I'm going... So, I'm actually going to do it into your... Oh, no, I can't do it into your Tyrant because he is next to Battle Line and he's Simulation Champion.
Yeah.
So... I'm going to have a think and I'll be right back.
Sounds good. Okay.
Sinking?
Sinking.
Yeah.
Sinking. Sinking.
Okay, I did decide to unleash hell. I got 15 guys in range with my bows, and because they're within 6 inches to unleash hell, each model has to be within 6 inches. So then they have to, because they're within 6 inches, they're also within 9 inches, which means they get +1 to hit.
Yep.
So they're going to be 3s and 3s.
Dice cam.
Dice cam.
That's a lot of 6s.
It is. I don't get anything on 6s, unfortunately. The screen went off on the dice cam and it just freaked me right out. I was like, wait, what's going on? And then I remembered.
Yep.
It just does that.
This is the first time we're using the dice cam, so
Yes.
pray for us.
Yes, and the dice cam.
Yep.
Because it's going to get the boot out the window if something goes wrong. I whispered it to it. So now we're wounding on 3s as well. Whoops. There we go. That was a 3, but drop dice don't count, unfortunately. So Here we go. So we've got...
Really good.
That was really good. Yeah, okay. So that's a good amount. So we've got 5, we've got 10, we've got 15, we've got 19.
Do you mind if I just roll those dice?
No, not at all.
Okay,
so
cool.
here, I'll grab the camera for you.
Sounds good. Oh.
Flyby.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So normally they are on a... So they have Mystic Shield on them.
They have Mystic Shield, right? And it's
minus
-1
one
rend, so they go back to their...
Regular 5-up save.
Right.
So we're looking for 5s here.
Excellent.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Another one.
So they take... So that's 1 dead, 2 dead, and then 1 at 1 wound. So
Okay.
Kill 2 and 1 at 1 wound.
Okay.
Cool.
That
So
wasn't...
we're just going to remove them from, we'll say the back here,
Cool.
and then this guy as well. And then 1 will be at 1 wound.
And then 1 feller on 1 wound. That was actually a pretty good roll as well.
Do we count up or count down? I forget.
Usually in Age of Sigmar we count up.
Okay, so 3 wounds, we'll say, on the Bellower, because he's not going to matter too much for very long.
Perfect.
All right. One thing that we can't forget as well is that with that Tyrant who just made that charge,
Yeah.
we got to roll the 12 dice for his grappling charge.
Right.
And he's going to be on a 3-up.
Oh my gosh. So he should do this.
Hopefully, we'll see. So that's... so he misses 3 of them, so 9.
9 mortal wounds, you say. Now, do they get applied 1 at a time?
Yeah. What do you mean?
So, because if they get applied 1 at a time, if I remove this guy, I think I'm within 6 inches of the Gloomtide Shipwreck, and I would get a 5-up ward.
That's an interesting question.
Why don't we look it up?
That's the case. Here.
I thought mortal wounds were always applied 1 at a time, but I could be thinking of 40. Okay,
Thinking.
Yeah.
Thinking.
Okay, so after looking up and trying to figure it out ourselves, we think that they get applied 1 at a time,
Yep.
which thereafter leaves these guys barely in range of... I'm just going to do that again. Oh my god. Okay, so once again, so I haven't made any rolls, so it's not going to... So, okay, so we seem to think, after looking it up, that after removing the first guy who is not in range, because we think mortal wounds get applied 1 at a time, it leaves the rest of the unit in range of the Gloomtide Shipwreck to get the mortal wound shrug.
Yep.
So there's 8 mortal wounds left over. I'm now going to roll 8 dice and not try to get 2 angles of this roll. I got none of them after all that. So that's kind of good because it leaves no kind of ambiguity. Like it doesn't matter whether they get it or not in terms of the battle report.
Yeah.
So that's pretty funny. So I'll remove them and then, or do you want to see? Actually, I can just remove them right now. Do you have any other rolls to make? You got your battle tactic.
Oh, sure, yeah. Because remember, I can charge within 18 inches still.
No, I know. So I wasn't sure if you wanted to charge with more units.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah.
So,
So we're going to start with... Where did I put my measuring tape over here? So these guys are within 18 as well. I think they actually only need...
they're +1?
So they'll need a 14-inch for the first guy to get in.
Okay.
So I need to show a 13 on 3d6.
Okay. Cool. So, and we can be more accurate with the measuring if it's close.
Yeah, that's true. Come on. We can do it.
Big money, big money.
Meat.
Meat. Yahtzee.
Oh, that's not that. That's not.
That's not it. Yeah.
Do I use a CP?
How many? You've got 2?
I have 2 CP left.
Ooh. In your head.
How far does Kragnos need to charge? Not that far.
I don't think he can fit through now.
Oh, you might be right. That's rough. Might as well try.
Wait, do you want to just have the 2 guys? Oh, I don't know if he'd still fit because there's a guy. I don't think he'd fit even there. Do you want to remove them and put them in a line?
Is that okay with you?
Wait, so that you had 2 guys here.
Yeah. So if I just removed honestly, if I even just removed 2 here,
Yeah.
he would fit.
Okay.
So then that would
Let's
be...
try that. Let's do...
Yeah. This is definitely legal. You should definitely ask to do this at a tournament.
Yeah.
So now he can fit through because Rob is a very nice guy. So that would end up being a still pretty risky, an 11-inch charge.
Right.
Well, Mama didn't raise no coward.
Okay.
I'm going to spend a CP and I'm going to try and reroll these guys' charge.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Cool.
And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be lovely. Yeah. Oh, that's the exact same one. Okay. Well, let's try Kragnos now.
Okay. What? So
Thanks for watching Sega. Thanks everybody. We'll see you in the next battle.
Oh man. I mean, don't forget these guys do get to pile in.
Yep, that's true. Yeah, they have 2-inch range weapons, so...
Well, and they get to pile in 3 inches, so...
Okay, so yeah, then we'll see you in the combat.
Oh yeah, actually, the 2-inch range makes the difference.
We will see you in the combat phase then, after piling.
Nice. On as well.
Excellent. Okay, so we've piled in the Tyrant over here, and he's just going to take a pot shot at those archers.
He sure is. So I all defensed off camera.
Yep.
As we were looking up stats. So I am +1 for being in cover for my whole army, turn 1. I'm +1 from the Void Drums of the Leviathan, and I'm +1 for all-out defense, getting me to +3.
Yep.
So
this is going to be fine.
It's fine.
It's going to be a good time.
Oh, and I am getting a 5-up ward because of the this guy here.
Yeah. So first things first, he's going to be using his Thunder Mace. Do I want to all attack? Mama didn't raise no coward.
Yeah.
So we're going to be all out attacking with him. So he's going to be hitting on 2s, but each 6 is going to end up being D3 wounds, or D3 mortal wounds to them, in addition to the damage that it would do.
So we're hoping for 0 6s.
Yeah. So that landed outside here, but so we've got 2 hits with no 6s.
Okay.
And then we're going to be wounding on 3s, so both of them wound. And that's going to be at Ren 2.
Ren 2, so I'm at +3, and they have a 5-up save, so it takes me to 4s. Double 1s, that bodes well.
6 damage.
6 damage, holy moly. So I've got a 5-up ward from the Gloomtide Shipwreck. I only saved 1, but that's fine. So 5 guys are deet.
5 Guys, Burgers and Fries. Not a sponsor.
What? They lied to me.
Now he's going to use the Beast Skewer Glaive.
Okay.
Say that 5 times fast.
Beast? No, I'm not gonna do it.
That's got 2 attacks, and these are going to be on 2s. Both hit. And then these will be on 3s. So that's just 1 at -1.
And they saved it.
Cool. And that's him. So you can attack back.
I will pile in, and we'll be right back.
Sounds good. Sinking.
Okay, so we piled in. We've got the leader guy there.
Leader buddy.
Leader buddy. Leader friend. I'm not your friend, pal.
Leader Hosen.
I'm not your pal guy.
Yep.
So they have 5 attacks because there's 4 guys in range, and one of them is a leader. So they're hitting on 2s because it's +1 to hit from.
You missed one.
I know. I'm embarrassed. Wounding on 3s, so that's 3 at no rend, 1 damage.
Alrighty then, this is going to be a 4-up save. So 1, and then he's got 2 5-up wards.
Oh, nice.
So he takes 2 damage.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
So Mr. Tyrant has taken 2 damage. That's it for their attacks.
That is.
So
I guess we pile in?
Yep, I'll pile in with these ogre guys over this way, I think is the only way that they might be able to get within 2 inches.
Yep. That's within 2 inches for sure.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And it's just going to be the one guy.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
Like so. And they just pile in like that.
Cool.
Remember, they have Mystic Shield.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be the one guy who attacks. He's not the leader because he doesn't have a bear trap in his hand.
Oh, okay.
So he's got 4 attacks.
Yep.
These are going to be hitting on 3s.
Sweet.
All of them. Wow.
Jigs.
Wounding on 3s. All of them.
All of them, you say.
Rend 1.
So 4s, and how much damage each?
Are you sure it's 4s? I think it's 3s. Well, that didn't matter.
No, because you're maxed out at +1 to your save.
Oh,
So it is 4s, but it didn't matter.
okay. So 2 damage each.
Okay, so we're saving them on 5s, and they save 2, and 2 guys die.
Cool.
So they're gonna get plucked off from over here, and then yeah, that's it.
Yep, and then Gulping Bite, which I think only applies to that unit.
Oh, right.
So on a 4-up, they'll take D3. On a 4-up, they take D3 mortal wounds. They do not.
Okay.
So Battle Shock.
Battle Shock, indeed. I will spend a CP on making sure that these fellers over here don't have to take Battle Shock.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So then, scoring.
So I've got this objective here.
You do.
I've got this objective here.
You do.
And
But which is more than me. So
which is
you
more
have.
than you. So I have 3 from that. I got 10 wounds from my trampling charge.
Yeah.
So that means I got 5. So the
Excellent.
score is 5-0, Ogor Mawtribes.
And we will be back with Idoneth Deepkin in just a moment. Sinking. Okay. Welcome to Idoneth Deepkin, Hero Phase, Turn 1. It feels like an eternity when I'm playing with Carson.
Yeah, I'm pretty grating as a person.
No, it's actually been a ball.
Not gonna lie, most people don't like this guy over here.
Oh man. So it should be a short hero phase for my excuse me, for my battle tactic. It's going to be an eye for an eye. For my heroic action, it's going to be best day ever on this guy right here. My general, my Killing King.
And similarly, I am going to best day ever over here. You know, this general area is just a really fine place. In fact, it's maybe the finest place in this hour.
For the next hour.
For the next hour.
That's all we guarantee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, so for my only spell is Flaming Weapon on. Oh, right. Sorry,
Dice cam.
Dice cam. That will go off with a 7.
Okay, I will attempt to unbind.
7.
That does not do it.
It does not do it. So he has Flaming Weapon, and I think that completes my heroic phase, as it were. So I'm just going to find a token, and then I'm going to move all my guys, and then we'll be right back.
Sounds good.
All right, I'm going to hit that.
Sinking.
We are in the shooting phase.
Well, technically, end of the movement phase.
Yes. Well, technically. So King moved up here. These guys sauntered up here. He moved over here. These guys sauntered up, and these guys moved over here. That's pretty much it. So I've got 30 shots. I have to shoot at a unit within 3 inches of me, but I am getting +1 to hit from the Leviathan. And I am going to burn my once per game Triumph of Inspired, I think it's called, for +1 to wound.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 2s and 2s.
2 2s.
Actually, it wouldn't even matter because they're within 9 inches of me. So this whole thing doesn't even matter. So I'm +2 to hit. So
laugh it up, Rob.
Yeah. So 1s to hit, right?
Yep.
So we'll pull out the 1s real quick. Like there are 3 of them. Yeah, 3 1s. Cool. And now we're wounding also on 2s. Did you want to all-out defense your?
I can't. I have no CP.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just wanted to check before we got too far into the a roll of 31s, and you're just like, wait, well, you know what? I've rethought things a little bit. I didn't look at the roll, but yeah, I just kind of feel like maybe that was the right choice. So we got 10, we got 15, we got 24.
All right, so I want you to try and balance all of those in my hand.
Oh, geez.
And then,
okay.
Yep, let's do this. Come on.
1 second.
Come on, right in front of the camera.
I didn't.
No, time's running out, Rob.
5, 10.
Just one hand.
15.
Oh, that one fell out. Okay.
24. Nailed it. You're looking for 5s.
Are there?
Should I pull them out for you?
Yes, please.
Okay. So that's a save. That's a paddling. That's a paddling. That's a paddling. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think that wipes them out.
Oh, it does. Yeah. It
Farewell.
actually. It actually wipes them out. I think I have an extra 4 wounds done there. So I think
Well,
that was the right call.
Just showing off.
I know.
Man.
I mean, I'm cool though. Like me.
Rob is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Can't argue.
That's
with
not what he says in private, but
Yeah.
I'll take it when I can. Okay then. So now the question is, who does my Leviathan shoot into? I have the option of shooting into this fella right here, and I've got the option now of shooting into him.
that. That's true. But he is finest houred.
Oh, that's true.
That brings him to a 3-up save. And I could potentially all-out defense him as well.
You can. I mean, you're gonna all-out defense. I'll shoot it into your magic guy.
Okay.
Because I feel like, because he's on a 5-up save right now.
Yeah.
So at -1, he's on a 6.
Yep.
So yeah, he's got a D3 damage profile.
Okay. May I ask, like, what the total amount of shooting is?
So it's 8 shots,
Okay.
3s and 3s, -1 D3 damage.
Okay. So I'm gonna all-out defense him then.
Sure. Okay. So your last CP,
My last CP.
and I'm not all out defense or all out attacking. I don't think so. No, because I want to see if I can. I might need it to reroll a charge.
Yep. Totally fair.
So here we go. Welp.
Yikes.
There's so many 2s in there. Yeah. And then wounds on 3s, there's more 2s, so there's just 1.
So then a 5-up save. Oh, that's a 3.
It was a 3, so D3 damage for 1. Okay. Hey,
All right.
it happens. Sometimes you risk it, sometimes you biscuit. I don't know what that means, but I'm sticking with it. It's something I believe deeply now.
Is that true? Looking at the camera. Is that true? Anyway.
Okay, so we are, I guess I can just go straight into the charge phase.
Yep.
So first up will be the king. 4 will do it.
Oh, 4? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I laughed at.
Boom. You're right. So he does do mortal wounds when he makes a successful charge. I think it's on a 2-up. It is.
Okay.
So 2-up for D3 for just 1.
So Kragnos has a 6-up
He does.
ward.
How dare you?
Is
The
that
contempt I
foreshadow?
feel right
Mystery.
now. So I, okay. So now we're going. I'm going to try and charge with the Leviathan.
Okay, sounds good.
It needs an 8,
Gotcha.
and
That's
it does
not an
not get it. Do I re-roll it?
I'm gonna skid for the biscuit.
Yeah. Mama didn't raise no coward.
Don't know what that F word was that was coming up. Good thing you didn't say it.
Oh,
That'll do
gets it. Okay. That'll do, donkey. Boom.
Donkey.
Crash. So then.
Anyway.
Yeah. So he also does mortal wounds on the charge, or does he?
I don't know. We'll find out.
He does. Okay, so if the unit you pick has a wound characteristic of 1, which it does not, it does D6 mortal wounds, but it does D3 to anything else.
That's pretty mean.
So 2-up for 1. Don't you dare! Oh my gosh!
Very close.
So he takes 1 wound.
That's inconvenient. Okay, one sec. Where's the things? Oh, they're there. Oh, reaching past the dice cam. So he's taken 1 wound on Mr. Kragnos over here. Everybody's got 1 wound over here. Wow. Owen Wilson.
Whoops! I forgot to do his ability. Oh wait! I think I'm okay still. Yes! Sweet. Okay, so at the end of my charge phase,
Okay.
I am going to activate the Achillean King's ability called Lord of Tides. Once per battle, at the end of your charge phase, you can pick up to D3 units, so 1, but that's fine. So I'm going to pick the turtle here, Mr. Turtle.
Yep.
And he is affected by the high tide, which means I get to fight first with him.
Gotcha.
So they're both going to be going first because I just choose that guy, and
Yep.
then, yeah.
That makes sense.
So
Monstrous actions first. probably.
Monstrous actions. So I am going to do my Naudalar special.
Yep.
Which means he is going to have -3 rend on his mouth attacks and his fin attacks.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? Yeah.
I could Titanic Duel. It doesn't make any sense to roar at you because
You can only Titanic Duel the turtle.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm probably just going to stomp your Achillean King.
Yep. That checks out.
I think that makes sense.
Cool.
So that's going to be, I think it's on a 2-up.
It is on a 2-up. Yep. For D3.
That's a 2.
It is.
And then D3 mortal wounds. It'll be just 1.
So he takes 1. I will find one of these dice and put a wound on him. How dare you, sir?
I dare.
You dare too much. So then that means I am going to. I guess we'll be back for the combat phase.
Sounds good.
Cool. Sinking. Yeah.
Sinking.
Now we're sinking. Okay. We're in the combat phase. Up first is the turtle, Mr. Turtle, because he is fighting at the start of the phase. So he is getting +1 to hit just for the crew, not for the mount. So he's got 6 attacks hitting on 2s. So those all hit. And he is +1 to wound from Lotan, is the man, and the power is in his hand. So he's wounding on 2s as well. There's a couple ones in there, but there's 4 2-ups. So it's -1 rend, 1 damage.
Okay, so
Look
he's going
out.
to be 3-ups. He makes them all except 1.
Okay, and then 6-up.
6-up ward. He makes it. So he's fine.
How dare you, sir?
Bring it on.
So now we've got the massive scything fins. He's always hitting on 2s. So it's 2s, and there's nothing special about this. So I'm not sure why I'm taking so long. Those are 4 hits. Wounds on 2s because of Lotan. That is 3 at -3.
3 at -3.
Yes,
so that's
sir.
going to be 5-ups.
Excellent choice, sir.
So 1.
So they are 4 damage each.
Yikes. Okay. So that's 8 6-up wards. So he makes 2 of them, so he
Okay.
takes 6 damage.
6 damage.
So I'm just going to add a d6 to his wounds thing there.
Cool. And now we've got kind of the fun bit here. So the Crushing Jaws, because he's a monster,
Yep.
if I get a 6 here, it's 6 mortal wounds. And just because he's a monster, normally it's 3.
Yeah.
And it hits on 2s currently. So that is 6 mortal wounds. And I think it ends. Yeah, it ends. And then it wounds as well at -3.
Okay, so rolling for the... I'll do the 6 mortal wounds first, I guess.
Or might as well do the other one first.
Okay.
Because it's 1 dice.
So that...
So that's another 3, so it's a total of 9.
5, 8, 9. So we need to roll... So he makes 1 of those.
So he takes.
he takes
8
8.
wounds. Do you want me to add that on some more?
So that's
8
5.
plus 7 is. Dang it. Is 15? Right. Okay. Dang. Okay.
Yeah, that was painful.
That was, and now I've got the king. So
King.
he is the king. Add 1. So okay, we've got. So he has the. He's got the command trait that adds 2 attacks to his profile for each enemy unit in range.
Yep.
So
Which weapon is flaming?
the bladed polearm, his main thing. So he can only attack with the falchion if I decide to not get +1 to like his save. Or I'll read it out just if I can find it here. Add 1 to hit rolls for attacks. Nope, that's not it. Nope. Wave Rider. No. I don't see that rule. So I don't. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe he can. Maybe that's gone. But so he does add +2 to his attacks for the bladed polearm because he is he's got the Unstoppable Fury, I think it's called, is the command trait, and he's only in range of 1 unit, so he only gets +2 attacks to this.
Gotcha.
So he's hitting on 2s because it is not the mount, and it is he's got the Achillean Paragon ability, which adds 1 to hit rolls for attacks for Achillean units wholly within 9, and of course he's within 9 of himself. So he's hitting on 2s. Those all hit, and then he also is +1 to his wounds from Lotan, but it doesn't matter because he wounds on 2s anyway. So that is 5 at -3.
Man.
Yes.
5 ups. None of them.
So 5 times 4 is 20 damage.
Oh my god. So I'm just gonna roll these 4 at a time.
Okay. Is that how many wounds he has left?
He has 3 wounds left, but that'll kill him.
That'll kill him.
He's dead?
Wow. But he's super dead, hey?
Yeah, he's very dead.
That was like a really good wombo combo.
For reference, I have never played Deepkin before.
Yes, I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah, I didn't.
What I mean is, now I know.
He is, he's pretty spanky. I didn't think the turtle was going to do that much, but in Nautilus, yeah, he did most of the, well, actually, maybe he didn't do most of the work. I guess the king, we didn't really get to see what the king was going to do.
Yeah, the king probably could have soloed him.
He might have done, yeah, with 20 wounds taken just on his polearm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah, that's really good.
Okay, then
I forgot to charge in with my eels, so it is, it's your, not that it makes any difference over here, but yeah.
Okay.
So I guess the Tyrant will go now?
Yep, Mr. Tyrant is going to use his...
Mr. Tyrant.
Mr. Tyrant.
Don't forget he's a mister, and therefore deserving your respect.
Exactly. So he's got 3 attacks with his Thunder Mace. So just 1 hits, and then 2 up to wound because he's on best day ever, and that's -2.
-2 goes right through. Actually, one second. I forgot to measure whether he's still in range. Yes, he's more than enough. So I'll save on 6s. It was two dice?
Just 1.
Oh, just 1. Okay. Did not save.
3 damage.
3 damage. So I save on 5s because of the boat nearby. And it's funny because like the boat was never useful to me, but now when you have Namarti, all of a sudden, like I usually just take it for my battle or my grand strategy, but now I actually have it in the middle of the battlefield because it's super good to give my Namarti award there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it
next to it?
Oh, right. Sorry.
The Beast Skewer Glaives are just 1 hits.
Okay.
And then that's going to be on 2s. Miss. Okay. And that's it.
Okay. So then I guess I'll pile these guys in real quick. 7 attacks, hitting on 3s, or 2s because of the Void Drum. So those all hit like a jerk, and then I'm pretty sure they're wounding on 2s because of Lotan. I'm just gonna see if he's still in range. He is still in range. So that is, do you want to just use these dice? 6 on your champ there.
Okay, well, what's the rend?
None.
Okay, so these are on 3s.
Nice.
All of them.
Cool. Okay. So then that is the end of the turn?
I think so.
Okay.
A Gulping Bite with the, around the Tyrant there. So
cool.
On a 4-up. Nope.
Shouldn't you have done that last time?
I did.
Oh, okay.
But it also failed.
But what about the other guys?
It's for every unit that's just within...
Oh, it's my units, not your units.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it. I see. Apology. Okay, so then I think that's everything, right? In range?
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay.
So a priority roll?
One second. I do get some points, not as many as you, though.
Yeah.
Sisterhood, right?
So you've got this objective.
I do have that objective, but that's it. So I get 1 point plus my battle tactic for 3 points. So it's 5 to 3 for the ogres. And then it's a priority roll?
That's correct.
Okay, here we go. That's a 5. Oh, yeah. Nicely done. Okay.
I was real worried there for a second.
Yeah. 5 is a solid roll. Okay, cool. So then it is
Ogor Mawtribes.
Ogor Mawtribes.
Yep.
Coming up.
We are at Ogor Mawtribes, top of turn 2.
Yep.
That's the correct terminology, top, right?
Yep, top of turn 2.
Sweet. So I've got my 2 CP. I've chosen the battle tactic of Cunning Maneuver. I've chosen my general over here. He's going to try and wrestle them off of this objective.
Right.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, and then for heroic action, what we're going to do is he's just going to roll for a CP over here.
Nice.
So on a 4-up, he gets it.
Excellent.
Hooray!
I'm going to try and do heroic recovery on my Achillean King.
Cool.
Because I've got 3 CP. 9? Ooh.
9!
He's got bravery 10. Sick.
Nice.
So he just gets that 1 wound back.
Sounds good.
Pop, pop.
All right, and then also in my hero phase, the Butcher is going to spend the Maw Pot, which just means he is going to heal D3 mortal wounds, or D3 wounds.
Cool.
So he heals all 3 back.
Nice.
Very nice. And then Mr. Tyrant over here is also going to heal his wounds. He heals all of his back too.
They get D3 each, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just clarifying.
Yes.
So that wouldn't have been 6 wounds, it would have been...
Yeah. Exactly. All right. Spells. So what we're going to do is we're going to cast
Spells.
Mystic Shield from Mr. Tyrant over here onto these Gluttons.
They are out of range.
What's the range on Mystic Shield again?
12 inches. Wholly within.
Oh.
Yeah.
My mistake.
Did you want to do it on himself?
I mean, the only other option is really Flaming Weapon, so I think yes.
Okay. Or you could do Flaming Weapon.
No, he's going to Mystic Shield himself.
Okay. That'll go off. I'm going to leave it because you've got 2 other options that I think are better than Mystic Shield.
Smart. That's smart.
It did not pay off last time.
Yeah, fair enough. In that case, I think... You know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to cast Raven X.
Okay. Earlier you said Greasy Deluge.
Blood Feast.
Oh, Blood Feast. Sorry.
Yeah. Which would have been used on my Gluttons, but
Right.
I'm going to try for Raven X just to see.
Okay.
Just to see what happens.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. But yeah, once again, it didn't pay off for me, but obviously this is worse for you.
So he takes D3 wounds, right?
He does, yeah.
He just takes 1. So Raven X gives him a little nibble on the chin.
He got a little gas from eating from the Maw Pot.
Yeah, he didn't like that. That was painful for him.
There was there was some kind of git mushroom in there that just kind of messed with him.
Yeah, it's just, you can't trust him. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Anyway,
sigh.
So that's pretty much it for the hero phase, so we'll see you at the end of the movement phase. Sinking. All right. We are at the end of Ogor Mawtribes movement phase, turn 2. So these lead belters have not moved whatsoever.
Nope.
This Butcher just moved a little bit up here, which caused the Achillean King to decide to fall back about 4 inches.
I did roll a 4.
Exactly 4 inches, in fact.
Indeed.
So this Iron Blaster over here, he has moved just outside of 3 inches of this turtle.
Yep.
He really likes turtles.
His name is Mr. Turtle. Actually, it's Michelangelo.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
These Gluttons over here have just basically moved as close as they can.
Right.
Just their full 8 inches outside of 3 inches as well. And that's pretty much it. So let's do shooting.
Excellent.
So these lead belters are going to fire to the Achillean King because it's the closest unit. So they get 4d6 shots.
Sorry, I'm going to spend a CP to all out defense the king.
Okay. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 shots.
Cool. How dare you do.
Because he's a hero and he's within 12 inches of the Butcher, who has the gruesome trophy rack, they get +1 to hit.
Cool.
So they're 3s instead of 4s.
Excellent. Whoa.
That's a lot. Yikes. So just 5 hits. And then these will be 3s to wound as well. So 2 at -1.
God dang. That was kind of a waste. So I'm +1 to save from the Leviathan. I'm +1 to save from all out defense. And then I'm -1. So I'm still +1 to my save.
Okay.
So I'm saving on 2s.
How dare you?
And yeah.
It's 1 damage each anyway, so...
Yeah, exactly. I should have saved it, I think. But I didn't know you were going to roll like shapoopy.
You know, you can never predict the future.
It's true.
All right, so now the Iron Blaster is going to shoot into the Leviathan.
This is true.
So he's going to be hitting on 3s, or no, hitting on 2s
Because it's a gruesome trophy rack?
Exactly. Yep, exactly.
Nice.
So hitting on 2s. So 1 miss. And then these are going to be wounding on 3s. All of them.
Okay.
So 9 at -1.
6 plus, there we go. 9, so -1 takes him to 3s. What do we got?
2. Just 2.
2, okay.
So that's 4 total damage.
4 total damage. Okay, so he's taken 5 wounds.
So he's at, 5 wounds taken.
There we go.
Take that.
Have at thee, Toidle.
And then just for fun, the tyrant is going to shoot into the.
Why did you shoot Michelangelo? He's a party
He's
dude.
the only. You gave me no other choice.
That's true.
Literally no other choice. So the tyrant is going to shoot into the.
You should have chosen not to shoot him. He's a party dude.
I'm sorry.
He's not sorry.
The tyrant is going to shoot into those bow people.
The Reavers, yep.
Yep. Both of them hit, surprisingly. And then on a 3-up.
You shouldn't have said surprisingly.
All
Just
right,
leave it alone.
Okay, then.
Okay.
So, charges, pretty much.
Excellent. Who's going first?
We are going to do...
Who's this we?
Me am going to do...
Well played.
You know what, let's do these gluttons first.
Cool.
Here.
There are gluttons for some charging.
So they
Glutton
got
for some punishment.
Oh! Total of 11 inches, so they go...
That's an important one because they get it on 4s?
Yep, that's right.
Ooh.
So they're pretty much just going to slip in between the bow people and...
The Reavers? Yeah.
Yep. I remember. So they're just going to go here.
Nice.
Like so.
A fine choice.
Yes, sir.
My lady. So then you are rolling 10 dice and 4s are mortal wounds.
That's correct.
Who are you putting it into?
The turtle.
The Toidle? Yeah. Michelangelo?
Yep.
But he's a party dude.
I don't care. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mortal wounds.
But he's a party dude. Okay.
I don't care about your parties. Okay, now we're going to do the Iron Blaster. We're just going to go counterclockwise.
I like it.
Why not? So the Iron Blaster is going to go next. So he charges 5 inches, which will do it.
That'll do, Duncan.
So 5 dice, burgers and fries. These are going to be on 5s. So wow, that's 3 more mortal wounds.
3, jeez. Okay, so that takes him, so he's plus 3, so 11 to 14, hey?
Yep.
Okay.
And then the Butcher is going to charge next. I don't know why. If I picked up 3d6.
Nice try.
Butcher charges next.
I wasn't watching you, but other people were.
So that's a 9-inch charge.
He gets to pick.
Yeah.
Because it was, I think, 7 or 8 inches from the king. So either way, he's making that.
So I could pretty much guarantee that I kill the turtle. Or how many wounds does the king have again?
7. 7.
That's, yeah.
So
That's tough.
9, and then he gets it on 5s, I think you said?
You know what? I'm going to charge him into the king.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, actually, he's going to go here.
Yeah.
And then
He's going to put it
into the king.
Okay.
So that's going to be 9 on 5s.
Excellent.
I can count.
Says
Yep.
you.
So he's going to be on 5s as well. So that's 1, 2, 3 mortal wounds on the king.
Okay. Free, you say?
Free.
There we go.
Okie dokie. And then the last lead belchers over there.
Right on.
Yep.
Oh, that's why you did that.
That'll do it.
That will do it. Yep.
So they're just going to
Move directly in.
move directly in as well.
You will be within 3 inches. Is that what you want?
No. They're going to
Aw, shucks.
kind of just go like so.
Cool. There we go.
Yeah, perfect. So they'll roll 9 dice as well. 9 dice, burger and fries. So these will be on 4s. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. So I think that kills him perfectly because it's 7 wounds, right? Yes. Ouch.
Farewell, Achillean King.
Oh, that's tough. I love that guy.
The way you said that was like,
He's-
me and him go way back.
He's just, he's just the guy.
That guy.
Anyway.
Yep. So we're gonna do
Moving right along.
some thinking, and then we'll be in the combat phase. We have just resolved our charges, and we are in the combat phase for Ogor Mawtribes. If you didn't see some of the trampling charge rolls or charge rolls, our apologies. The dice cam did unfortunately die.
It looks like it turned off, due to lack of batteries. Still growing pains. This is our first time using it again, so apologies. We don't know what we got and what we didn't, but I think we called it out mostly, so it should be okay, I hope. So it is the combat phase. You've chosen to activate your gluttons.
That's correct.
Cool.
But one thing as well is that with Leadership of the Alpha, I'm going to spend the CP on my Tyrant.
Yep.
And issue all-out attack to himself, these Gluttons, and these Lead Belchers over here, because he can reach them because they're within 18 inches, because he's the general,
Excellent.
yada, yada.
And so then he's also, and you're activating who first?
The Gluttons.
The gluttons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. These gluttons here.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
So
there's
we're
only
gonna-
one glutton gluttons. Never mind. Okay then.
So we're going to be putting 3 of the Gluttons into the Leviathan.
Indeed.
That's the name, right?
the Leviathan. Yep.
And then
His real name's Michelangelo, but I guess we're ignoring that.
and we're going to be putting the other 3 into the Reavers.
Right. And at the start of the combat phase, the Thrallmaster Flash is going. This guy right here is going to activate the Way of the Vortex. So he's making all Namarti units within 12 inches of him, which is both of them, -1 to hit.
Yeah. Okay. So
So
let's
basically,
roll.
it's just going to be like it's going to be a wash in terms of your
Yeah.
for anything or anytime you're attacking a Namarti unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A wash, get it? Because I didn't have.
Hey, we got jokes. Tip your waitress.
So the Leviathan first. So these are going to be hitting on 2s.
Excellent.
So that's 1.
They're hitting on
2,
2s?
3, because they're 3 up normally, and then all at attack.
And then -1 to hit. Wait, onto the Leviathan. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Okay.
Trying to play tricks with me. Also, that was +1 attack because one of the ones attacking the Leviathan is the champion of the unit. So yep.
Nice.
So they're going to be wounding on 3s.
And they're -3 to wound, right?
2.
That's what you told me.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
So that's going to be 4, 8 at -1.
8 at -1 onto the Leviathan, correct?
Correct.
So he is got a 4-up save, so he's saving on 5s. So he's dead.
2 damage each.
Wow. Oh my god. So then he does get removed.
But the remaining attacks from the Gluttons will still...
They'll still get the +1 to hit because all these attacks are considered to have happened at the same time.
Yeah. So the remaining attacks, so 4, 8, 12. So these are going to be going to the Reavers, and these are -1 to hit because they're Namarti.
That's true.
So these are going to be 3s. 2.
Not a big difference there.
All right, and he's going to be wounding on 3s as well.
So it's -7 to wound. Yeah, there's a 2 there.
Oh, yeah. And then that's 7 at -1.
7 at -1.
And they still have their +1 to save.
They do have their +1 to save, so they're saving on 4s.
Yeah.
And that's it. Right. So, okay, so we've got 3 that went through.
So 6 damage.
6 damage, so then...
6 5-ups.
6 5-ups indeed. I can't find the dice. There it goes.
Damn.
Whoa. Okay then.
I mean, dang.
Yeah. no, it's all good. That level
so-
I think is totally fine on YouTube. And yeah, I think most people are cool with that too.
So just 2 dice.
I guess it'll be these 2 feller. Yeah, guy and girl. That made sense, didn't it?
Sure.
So I guess it's my turn.
Yep. I think the only thing you can activate with is your Reavers, so...
Indeed. So I'll pile within, or actually I'll just pile them in real quick, because, so you kind of go over here, and then these guys kind of go over Mya, and then there, and there, and there, and there, and there, because they've only got that fatal flaw of being the 32 millimeter base and the 1 inch reach.
Yep.
And I did not make them able to do, attack from 2 ranks. So we've got, I'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 into the champ, plus 1 for the leader there, the icon bearer, he's called, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. And then it'll be 2 into the other fellers. So they're still gonna be plus 1 to hit because, the Lidon is gone. Nice try. So that's, yeah. So that's it. Yeah, that's it. So they're hitting on 3s. They will still be wounding on 2s because of Lotan, the man with the power.
Lotan, the man.
He is the man. So 2s, and so that's 4 at nothing.
4 at nothing? And that's on the Tyrant?
At nothing, yeah.
Okay, so these are on 3s because he Mystic Shielded himself.
How dare
that's
you.
very cocked.
Yeah.
So just 1, and does that
He's got
1
5
damage?
up save, yep.
So 5 up ward. He's fine.
How dare you. So we've got the other 2 peoples. They both hit. And 1 wounds on the gluttons.
5 up
Gluttons.
save. They are fine.
How? Okay. So now it is your turn. Are you going to pile into my thralls?
It doesn't really matter what order I go in now, I think.
No, it doesn't.
But yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
So these guys are just going to pile in
Directly
here. So
they have 1 inch reach?
2 inch.
Okay.
So they'll be able to all attack into them.
How dare you.
I think, right?
Yep.
If they're base to base.
You sure can.
So that's going to be 8 total attacks, or I guess 9 because one is a champion. 6, 9, and they're plus 1 to hit because of all-out attack, but then minus 1 to hit because they're Namarti.
Right.
And you use that thing that I can't remember, but
The way of the vortex.
so these are going to be on 3s.
Woo. Woo doggy. 1 more. So they got 5 hits.
Yep.
Just in case the camera decides to go nuts again.
And then that's going to be
4?
4 wounds at no rend.
No rend. So they are saving on 5s, I'm pretty sure. So that's 2 saves, 1 damage each, I assume?
2 each.
2 each, whoa.
So
okay.
4 damage total.
4 damage. Le fromage. And they're outside of the range of the bubble from the Gloomtide shipwreck.
And now you can attack back.
Right. So that means I'm going to have to pile in, so we'll be right back. We're back for some Namarti Thrall action. We've got 18 attacks. Wait, there was 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So 9 times 2 is 18 plus 1. Okay. Actually, I'm going to do that again. It's the time of the Thralls. That time is now. We've got 19 attacks, including the banner bearer, the icon bearer there. I'll attack them with my last command point. So they're going to be hitting on 2s, and they are plus 1 to wound from Mr. Lotan. So for hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s. And that's a good amount. There's still 1 more 1 there, but pretty happy with that. I think it was still a good idea to do Way of the Vortex, though, just to make them more survivable. So now we're wounding on 2s as well. I see 1 there. Okay. Then. So we've got 5. Did you want me to just put them in your hand?
Yes,
10. Please. And then, so 16.
Okay, and any rend?
Yes, minus 1 rend.
Okay, so they're on 6s?
They are on 6s, I guess. Yeah.
How many damage each? Just 1?
2 damage.
Oh, wow.
Because they have 3 or more wounds.
Oh my. That's a lot of... It's not going to be enough.
So 6s, so...
I'm pretty sure they're dead.
Oh, wow.
So for every 2 of those, 1 dies, right?
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a half.
They're dead.
Wow.
Farewell.
Whoa. Man, thralls are kind of spanky, huh?
I probably shouldn't have done that.
I didn't know either. Yeah, that's wild. I haven't used thralls. I've been just using eels, and then eels just got a points decrease, but I was still just like, I want to try something new because I was so tired of not using my Namarti during the Bounty Hunter era.
Yep, fair enough.
I think that's everything's attacked?
No, the Tyrant has to attack.
Oh, right.
So the tyrant is going to...
Nope, not quite.
Actually, I think that he can attack as well.
He can?
Yeah.
Because he made a charge.
So he could pile in.
Want him to pile in?
Yep, might
Cool.
as well.
Boink.
Just sacrifice him. Why not?
Yeah.
So let's move all these poopy dice out of the way.
How dare you?
These dice are poopy.
They're not poopy.
Yep.
They're beautiful.
And these pristine green dice.
Yeah.
So the butcher's got his 3 attacks, and they're going to be hitting on 4s because those are Namardi. So
Right.
that's
The -1 to hit, don't forget.
That's
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
That's,
Just
sorry,
making
it's
sure.
3, and then -1 is 4s.
Cool.
And then 3s to wound as well.
Right.
That was a 4. So that's 2 at -1.
2 at -1. So that's just 6s. Saves 1.
So 3 damage.
3 damage.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm not in range. So 3 guys are dead.
3 guys are dead.
I do declare, I believe they are dead.
Cool. And then lastly is going to be the tyrant over here, who has all that attacked, so he gets +1
Right.
to hit. So these are going to be hitting on 3s again.
I don't like it.
This is going to be the
Come again? The thing?
Oh, that's 2 6s actually.
Oh dear.
So that's going to be painful for you, just so you know.
Is it in addition?
So let me just read this. So the Thunder Mace, if the unmodified hit rolls is 6, it causes 1 mortal wound. I can speak English. 1 mortal wound in addition. However, if they have more than 3 models, which they do, it's D3 instead of 1.
And it's in addition.
In addition, so all 3 of those hit.
Wow.
And then 2 D3 mortal wounds.
Ooh.
So that's going to be 4 mortal wounds there.
Okay, I'll just do the save now. I saved all.
Okay.
Cool.
And then he's going to be 3s to wound. So that's just 2 at -2.
So that goes through.
Okay, so 3 damage each, so 6 damage.
Cool. So a save 2, so 4 more are deet.
And then 2 more attacks with the Beast Skewer Glaive.
3, 4.
Get these dice out of here.
Get him out of here.
So 3s, so just 1. And then 3s again.
That was a 4.
That's 4, and so that's -1.
-1, 6s. Nope.
So D3 damage. So just 1.
Or is it? No, it's not.
I suppose not.
Okay.
And then at the end of the
Wow, what a
combat
crazy
phase-
swingy game we've got going on.
Yeah, Gulping Bites.
Oh, gulping bites, right?
So for your Namardi Reavers, we'll do on a 4-up. Nope.
Okay.
And then for your Thralls, also on a 4-up. Yep.
Ooh.
So D3 wounds.
I don't like that.
So 3 mortal wounds.
Ouch. Right, okay. 1, 2, 3.
And now Battle Shock.
Right. So I don't Scott Snow's choice about this. Let's see here. So thralls are, yeah, goodness. So if I roll a 1, they're fine.
Wait, what's their bravery?
7. Am I missing something? Oh, I've got 4 more guys here dead. Okay, my apologies. So they're running. So the question is, how many? 2. Sorry, so I lost 10 guys.
+2.
Plus 2 is 12 minus 7.
So 5 run away.
5 run away. 4 and then 5. Mother of God. Okay, and then I lost 4 guys this turn, right?
Of the archers?
Right?
I think.
Or is it 6 guys?
I think it might. Because I'm pretty sure the Tyrant just killed.
You didn't kill many.
Yeah, but the Gluttons attacked them as well, remember?
Oh, maybe.
So I think.
Oh,
it's
did he
6.
kill 4? Okay, okay. I forgot. Also, I think Lotan. Doesn't he add something? Oh, no. Okay, he does not. Okay, I think. Yeah, okay. So I'll just roll for them. So 6 plus 4 is 6 plus 4 is 10 minus 7, so 3 more guys die. Ouch. That's brutal stuff. So 2, and it was it 4? Yeah. Or no, it was 3.
3.
It'd be 3, right? Okay.
Okay.
Actually, I should be removing these guys, not these guys. Keep them. Make sure they're still in range. Oh, I got to remove 4. Oops.
3.
Oh, 3. Right. I keep trying to remove more guys. I don't know why.
Yeah. And then I think at the end of the battle stroke, you return D3.
I do return. I have to pick one unit to return D3 to.
Right, yeah.
I'm going to pick the Thralls.
Okay.
So I have been doing it. We keep forgetting to do it on camera. So my apologies in advance. Only one guy comes back, but that's fine. Boop.
Okay.
And then, oh, actually, I have to make sure he's in. Oh wait, there's 6 guys now. So then, and you don't have any battle shock to do, I assume.
No.
Wow, what a turnaround! This is crazy. So then, I guess it's going to be your scoring. You have 1, 2.
I have
and 3.
Yeah, so I've got the 1, 2, and more.
And you get your battle
cunning
tactic.
maneuver as well, so that brings me to 10, which I believe makes it 10 to 3.
10 to 3?
Ogres.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So we'll see you at the hero phase for
Right.
Idoneth Deepkin.
Idoneth Deepkin, here we go. All right. It is the hero phase, turn 2, Idoneth Deepkin. Not a lot of my army left, but we've just kind of seen what the double turn can really do to swing things around. So, you know, if I get the double turn as well, then maybe I can do the same. This guy here, the Thrallmaster, is going to get to do 2 heroic actions because I'm taking the bottom of the turn. So he is going to best day ever himself, and he's going to try and roll for a CP on a 2-up because my general's dead. So I do get the CP.
Okay.
And that's it.
And then
That's
for me,
my heroic action. Or my right.
I'm going to use this
forgot.
butcher to fight in the hero phase.
Right.
And he's going to obviously fight those thralls. So he's going to attack with his 3 attacks, and these are going to be on 3-ups. 2 hits, and then 3s to wound. So 2 at -1.
So 6s, I believe. I get neither.
3 damage each.
Ouch. So I think they're all dead. They are all dead. Ouchies. That might seal the game. Okay, so, well, I mean, I think that's still the end of the hero phase, right?
No spells?
No. I only had 1 spellcaster, and it was my king.
Gotcha.
With the Arcane Tome, so...
Yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, we'll be back at the end of the movement phase. So, we just got 1 attack to make in the shooting phase. It's going to go into the Gluttons there. They're hitting on 2s because they're within 9 inches.
I will all at defense.
Cool. So hitting on 2s and wounding on 3s. 4 at -1.
Cool. So that's going to be back to their 5-ups. So they make 1.
Just 1 damage.
So
Didn't even get a guy, huh?
not quite.
Okay.
Can you pass me the
No.
1 thing?
What? One of these things?
Yeah, thank you.
So then into the charge phase we go. I'm going to charge in the Thrallmaster first. So he is going to go 5 inches, and he was outside of 3, so he makes it. And then I'm going to charge in Lotan into your Iron Blaster. 6 won't do it, right?
I think you measured it as 7 before, but
Oh, you know what, though?
yeah, you could charge into
I'll
them.
just charge into them.
Yep,
And then, so do you want to unleash hell?
probably.
Okay,
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
awesome, do it.
I guess into him. And then that's going to be 10 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And he is a hero, so I get +1 because of gruesome trophy rack.
Okay. So you're +1, -1.
Yep.
Oh, out of there. I'm sorry. Not really.
So these are going to be hitting on 3s.
So 5 hits.
And then wounding on 3s. So that's 3 at -1.
Cool. I don't know what kind of save he has. He is the, where'd he go? Oh, Lutan, here he is. He's got a 4-up, huh? So it's -1 you said?
Yep.
So 3 dice on 5s. He saves 2 of them.
So just 2 damage.
And he's got a 5-up ward. and he saves them both.
Wow.
What a turd. Not that I really feel bad at this moment, but okay, and then it's just the eels. They'll make it in. Poof. In they go. Just as mysteriously as they appeared, they throw themselves into combat, and
I maybe charge with that guy over there.
Oh, right, yes, thank you. I almost forgot. Same as the first battle round. I apologize.
We'll see what happens. Everybody's in combat at this point.
Yeah. So, let's see here. We've got, what do I have? The Soul Render's got an ability. Once per battle, you can pick one enemy model that has a wound characteristic of 7 or less. Oh, it's at the end of the combat phase. Okay. Oh, no, he's got a wound characteristic of 8, doesn't he?
Yep.
Okay, so that's not going to work. Cool. So then I am going to go with, well, actually, first of all, the eels, they made a charge, and so at the start of the combat phase, they roll 3 dice, 1 for each model in the unit. So they get +1 to the roll. So this does nothing, but they just do 2d3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Because they got 6s. So that is 4 mortal wounds on the Iron Blaster.
Okay, can you pass me a thingy for him?
No, I can't.
Oh.
Just 1?
Yeah.
Okay. So he has what, 4 wounds left on the Iron Blaster?
I believe so. 5 wounds, actually.
5 wounds, you say? Okay, I will go with the eels. I just want to make sure that thing dies.
Fair enough.
And before Lotan dies as well. He's been lucky so far, but you never know. So this thing should die. So I've got 3 attacks from the champion, 2 attacks from the other 2, hitting on...
How many total attacks? Because the eels will bite and stuff too. I'm not going to try an all-out defense. I think
I don't think it's worth it because they're -2 rend.
Yeah, he's going to die.
Cool. I mean, you never know. We've seen some pretty swinging rolling. So they're hitting on... Should I all-out attack?
I don't know. Do you have any CP? Just 1?
I have 1 CP that I rolled, so I should use it by the end of the turn.
Yep.
I think I'm going to risk it because at this point I kind of have to.
Yeah, fair enough.
So hitting on 3s. That's fine. Wounding on 2s because of Lotan. So that's 3 at -2.
So 3 6-ups.
Wow.
Just
so it's
1?
2 damage.
Okay.
Maybe
he would have saved them all if he...
Wow.
Wow.
So 9 dice.
Wait, did I have that at? They did...
They did 4 before.
So then 2... Okay, so that's 6.
So
he's taking 6.
So he has
3 left.
3 left, okay.
Yeah.
So we've got 9 dice hitting on 3s still. And then, oh dear, okay. And then wounding also on 2s from Mr. Lotan.
Oh my.
So it's 2 at -1.
So these are going to be on 5s. How many damage per?
At D3.
Okay. So 1 goes through.
So I have to roll...
You have to roll 5 or you have to roll 3 on your D3.
Insult to injury. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay then. Whew. And I think, I forgot to keep my Thrallmaster in range to do his thing on the Namarti. So that's cool. Who are you going to attack?
The Gluttons are going to attack now.
Okay.
And they will all out attack.
Yep.
And I'm going to put 4 of them actually, probably into him.
Cool.
And then these 2 are going to go into your...
Reavers.
Reavers, yeah.
Okay.
So the 4 of them, including the leader, is going to be 17 total attacks.
Jeez.
Actually, there's no reason for me to all-out attack them because they already get +1 against heroes because of the gruesome trophy wreck. So
That's not just for shooting?
Yeah.
Whoa,
Is it okay if I do that?
Yeah, of course. Okay. Why would you?
4, 8, 12.
I can all-out defense.
16. 17.
But only on... Yeah, I guess I'm going to leave it.
Okay, so these guys are going to be hitting on 2s. Take the 1s. There's a cocked one there. All right, and then
hitting on 2s.
Wounding on 3s.
One, and there's one more 2 there. Okay. So we've got 5, 8.
8 at -1.
Cool. -1 on Lotan.
Yeah.
So he's saving on 5s. It's a pretty good roll, but I don't think it'll be enough.
10 total damage.
Wow. So then, there we go. So 5 up ward. Nope. He saved one of them.
Does he have 10 wounds?
He has 5 wounds.
Whoop. So then the other 2 are going to be attacking into those Reavers.
Cool.
Move your dice.
No, I will eventually. I'm still reeling from those eels.
Yeah, that was rough. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, I should have all out attacked them, but like I felt like I had to do it to make it work.
So these guys won't be hitting on 2s.
Oh, because they're not heroes.
Yeah.
Got it.
So that's just 3, wow. And then 2 at -1.
2 at -1, so 6s, so they save neither.
So 4 total damage.
And they've got the 5 up from the thing, so 2 more die. And
that ward save has been coming in handy.
it has. So
And it's your activation.
I guess I'll go with. I will go with Thrallmaster Flash.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm going to go with the Soul Render because he's already best day evered. So we got 4 attacks coming from the Soul Render, and he's hitting.
Also, one thing to keep in mind is that the Butcher has to attack last because he used that heroic action.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's a good point. So I might as well go with him. So we got 4 attacks hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 3s because Lotan is dead. So it's just 1 at -1
On the Tyrant?
Yeah.
Okay. So these are going to be on 3, or well, it doesn't matter. It goes through.
So 2 damage.
Okay. So he's taken 2.
But doesn't he have a 5 up?
That's yep. Thank you. Yep, he does take 2. I spoke the truth.
3 attack rolls here. 2 of them missed. 3 to wound. So it's 1 more at -1.
So it's going to be a 4.
This one's just it's just 1 damage rather.
And then 5 up ward takes it.
And that's him done.
All right.
So I guess it's the Tyrant next.
Yep, that's correct. So the Tyrant is going to put his Thunder Mace into the Reavers, and then he's going to put his Beast Skewer Glaive into the other guy. The hero.
Into the Soul Render?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So the 3 Thunder Mace attacks. So no 6s, but 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. So just 1 at -2.
Sorry, on who?
The Reavers.
The Reavers, so they don't get a save?
So 3 damage.
Okay, and so 5 ups.
Wow.
Save 2 of them. Okay, then.
Chipping away.
Yep.
And then the 2 attacks with the Beast Skewer Glaive, just 1 hits. And then 3 up. So 1 at -1 on your Soul Reaver.
Soul Render,
Soul Render.
he takes it, rather.
So then that's D3, so 3 damage.
I think the Gloomtide Shipwreck, it does not count for heroes. Wholly within 6 inches. Units that do not have a mount have a ward save of 5 up while they are wholly within 6 inches. If the unit does not have the Idoneth Deepkin keyword, it is within 3 inches. This ability has... Oh, I see. Wait.
So he gets it, I think, right?
Yeah, I don't see anything...
Do it!
Wait, one second. If a unit... he's just outside. Apparently, if you are within 3 inches, then I lose that effect.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, sorry, it was
3 damage.
3 damage. Okay. So saves 1, takes 2.
2 damage.
2 damage.
And then you can hit me with your Reavers and also your this guy.
Right. But you have the Iron Blaster as well.
Yeah, that's true actually.
So
you get to go with your Reavers or your
4 attacks from the Reavers, hitting on 3s. It doesn't make a difference what order we do this in anyway.
Yep.
Wounding on 3s, so 2 at no rend on your big guy.
Tyrant?
Yeah.
Okay. So 3s. So 1 save. How many damage?
It is 1 damage. Sorry.
5 up. Nope. So he is taking 4.
Should I go straight into the Thrallmaster? Or do you want to do your Iron Blaster?
It doesn't really matter. Yeah. What? Out of curiosity, what's his attack profile like? Just so.
It is 5 attacks, 3s and 3s -1, 2 damage, and 2 attacks, 3s and 4s, no rend, 1 damage.
I will all at defense.
Okay. He is best 8 ever, don't forget, so...
Yeah.
Although you already said you were going to all out. And I'm going to all out attack because he might as well spend his CP.
Yep.
So 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s. So that is 4 at -1.
Okay, so these are going to be 5s.
Back to his normal thing.
So just 1.
6 damage.
Okay.
And then, so he's got
he
1.
He might be dead. He's dead.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yep.
Okay. So then it's just the Iron Blaster?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Iron Blaster, oddly, usually gets to attack for some reason. I don't know why he attacks so much.
He's so good. Yeah.
So he has 3 attacks with his clubber. So this is going to be on a 3 up. So 2 hits, and then 3s as well. So that's 2 at no rend.
4s, saves 1.
So that's 2 damage.
Okay, so 2, they take 2.
Yep. And then 2 more attacks with the sharp horns. So these are going to be on 4s. So just 1. And then these are going to be on 3s. So another one at -1.
Nope.
So that's D3. So 3 damage.
Okay, so that kills an eel, and 1 takes 1.
And then Jagged Blade. So another 2 attacks on 5s.
So many attacks on this shooting unit.
And 5s again. Yep.
Okay.
Just no rend.
Nope, doesn't
damage.
save it. Was that?
Just 1 damage.
Okay, so he takes 2. Or he's taken 2.
All right.
And then, and so the Soul Runner's ability is on a wound characteristic of 7 or less, and he has 8 wounds for your Tyrant, I believe.
Yep.
So then that is it. That's everything.
So chomping or gulping bites now.
Right.
So for your Soul Render on a 4 up. Nope. For your Reavers on a 4 up. Yep. So they take D3. 1.
And 5 up. Nope.
And then for your Eels 4 up. Yep. D3. Just 1.
Just 1. So it takes up to 3. And then, yeah, and that's it.
Any battle shock?
Yes, I lost 4 Reavers, plus 2 is, so I'm okay for that.
Yep. And you're probably fine for your Eels as well.
I don't know, but I'll roll it. That was a 6. So then, I don't know.
There's no way they're not 7.
You would think so because they're elves, but they are 7.
Okay. Cool.
They used to be 6, so that was fun.
So you got your battle tactic.
Wait, what was my battle tactic?
Cunning maneuver?
Wasn't
No, it wasn't. Sorry.
You talked me out of it. I think.
Desecrate their land.
Right.
Here.
But do you count? What do you count for? I think you count for more.
I think it counts for 2s.
So I don't get it.
Huh.
So then I have 1 point. And may God have mercy on my soul.
Has anybody captured this one?
Nope.
All right, so you've got, just 1. So
Just
that's
1.
10 to 4 for
10 to
Ogres.
4. And I don't have a lot on the board. I'm going to call it here.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, good game.
Good game. Yeah, I mean, we can roll the priority for funsies, but it doesn't matter. I got a 6. You got a 1.
You would have got the double turn.
I would have got the double turn, but I'll probably kill them. I'll probably kill him because he's got 1 wound left.
Yeah.
And I am getting to fight first, but yeah. Actually, you know what? I guess I'll play it out.
Okay.
Super quick.
Sure.
So,
Battle tactic.
battle tactic.
Now you could probably cunning maneuver, I think.
Oh no, I
no.
can't because that's why I didn't do that because this one's not wholly within my territory or outside of my
can't really
territory.
get here, I guess.
And I can't get over there.
Eye for an eye. Or you already did that.
Did I? Oh yeah, I did that first turn.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe I'll have a quick think and then I'll see. It is the Idoneth Deepkin. Turn 3. It's high tide, so I decided to just go for it.
There's
Whatever.
green grass, there's high
Don't
tide.
you judge me.
I'm
Don't
sorry.
you dare judge me. It's going for Assassins of the High Tide, which is kill 2 or more enemy units during high tide. So if I can kill this guy, which I theoretically should be able to do,
Hopefully.
and if I can kill this guy, then then I'm still alive, right?
Yeah.
So, but he won't be. So then I'm going to do, for my heroic action, best day ever on Soul Render Boy here.
Okay.
And then I am going to, for my heroic action, I wanted to do the attack in the hero phase, right.
Okay.
So then that means I'm going to do that now. So
And
we've got 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. So we've got 3 hits there. Wounding also on 3s. So that's 2 at -1.
So those are going to go back up to 4s because he's got Mystic Shield. So 1 goes through.
2 damage.
So 2 5-ups. So they go through.
And then 3 attacks from the Serrated Bill. I like how they capitalized it. Wounding on 3s. That's 2 at -1.
4s. Oops. Neither.
So 1 damage each.
5s.
Oh, so he's got 1 wound left.
He has 1 wound left, and he is also going to do the same heroic action back to you.
Ah.
Yeah.
Onto this guy here.
So he's going to put his. He is going to put his. Hold music. Yeah, he's just going to put everything into him.
Cool.
So 3 attacks with the Thunder Mace.
Cool.
So that's 1 6. So that's 1 mortal wound.
Okay. So
then-
it is saved on a 5-up, but it does not.
And then it hits, or wounds rather, at -2.
-2. So it's saving on a 5. Oh, he saves it.
Oh, wow.
Lovely.
Oh, wow.
And then you got more attacks.
Yep, so 2 more attacks. So just 1 hits. And it wounds at -1.
And he saves it. Like a turd.
All right, then.
Like a turd, man. Wait a second. Sorry, it was -2 earlier?
Yeah.
And what did I roll? A 5?
Yeah.
So that went through, actually. Because,
Okay.
sorry, I thought he was a 3-up save, like the Killing King, but he's not.
Oh, so that's 3 damage then.
Okay, so 3 damage. So he saves 1 of them, and he has 5 wounds, so he's dead. I think that probably shuts it off, but we'll see. So then, okay, so now we're going into the movement phase. I'll just move this feller up here outside of 3. And then it's the shooting phase. We've got 4 shots coming from these fellers here, hitting on.
All out defense.
Cool. Hitting on 2s, and then wounding on 3s. Okay, so it's just 1.
Okay.
-1.
So 3s, he's fine.
Okay, and then just to charge in Thrallmaster Flash. That's more than enough on 1 dice because he got a 5. So he moves in, and then my whole army fights now.
Hooray!
Huzzah! So I will go with the whoever's at the top, because wait, that's not right. So the Reavers will go first. They have 3 attacks because of the champion. The champion hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, just 2.
Sorry, that was at the Tyrant?
This is at the Tyrant here.
I
yeah.
will all out defense.
Yep, no problem. No rend.
Okay, so that's going to be 2s. Wait, you can only increase your save
By 1. So
no point
There's no
in-
point in, yeah, I'll do defensing rather.
Hey, I remember that thing I said earlier.
Yeah.
So these are going to be on 3s. So both save.
Cool. And then it is going to be the Thrallmaster next, I guess. Actually, I can't complete my battle tactic.
Right.
So I guess I'll attack with him. It is high tide after all. Thrallmaster.
Green grass.
What's that?
I said, and there is green grass. Green grass and high tide.
I mean,
that's a song name.
Oh,
Yeah.
if you say so.
Yeah.
So then we'll go with him. He will all out. So he gets 3 hits. Wounds on 3s. So he gets 2 wounds at -1.
Okay. 5s.
And so it's 2 damage.
That finishes him off.
Cool. And then I guess the tyrant will attack at the end of the combat phase.
Yep, that's correct.
So
He'll just do that.
smack the thralls there.
So 3 attacks with his Thunder Mace. All hit. And then 3s to wound. All wound. So 3 at -2.
3 at -2, so it goes right through.
So it's 9 total damage.
Oh my gosh. And I probably should have all fenced them, but yeah, they're dead. They're dead.
DED dead.
Yeah, 2.5 times over. So
Yep.
that will put the nail in the coffin for the Deepkin. Thank you to Carson for coming out. It is late, and I had a good time. Did you hear that? Thank you to everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It was quite the back and forth. I think that Kragnos dying was huge, but then that double turn, or not the double turn, just the turn going in the normal sequence of things. You getting the turn and swinging back, killing the turtle in one shot, the Killian King in one shot, and various other things really took the battle back for you. But
Yeah, I can't lie. I'm super surprised that I managed to pull that one through.
It really is a good, like, I have this a lot where it's just like, never quit on the battle because, especially that early.
Yeah, that's true.
At this point, I can't come back on points, and we're going into your turn. So yeah, I mean, even if I am fighting at the top of the turn, but it's not going to matter because you're going to do mortal wounds on the charge, and things are going to happen. So
Yep.
Yeah, it was really fun. I got a chance to take out my Namarti for the first time in a while, so that was really cool. I think they're a little overpointed, maybe. I don't know. Like, they hit hard, but then they just don't seem to survive on the hit back, even with the wards. Like, and I got pretty lucky with those wards. I was pretty happy with some of those rolls. So yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I'm going to rethink my IDK strategy. But thanks to everyone for watching. Thanks to Carson for playing, and we'll see you guys next time.